I am ready. The game tried to stop me, but that won't stop me. Only I can stop me. And that's going to be when I go to work. Time to make some progress on the last two characters in normal mode and then start my hard mode adventure. This, so that. I shouldn't need that time to see how cronk a force can get. Alright, so if I want anything, I don't really need any weapons, but I can bring this fine staff that give me 10 extra MST. Angel, General, Priests. Change these around because reasons. These get used instantly. The mags. Or anything. Recommend Durga, Kelki. Keep it in the same order I've been feeding it just so I have thing. I put the Durga. That's what I need to have on. Shadow. Everything. Let's start with a high level. Oop, I should have started from the top. Unraver grants. Shifted doesn't really matter. Anti-1 is fine. Gelin one, sure. Yeah, I used an extra Robarda I didn't need to use because it started from the wrong side of the list. Oh well, I'll find more. It's not that important. Shifted 1's going to go on the other guys. They don't need the telepips anymore. Oop. Those will just be for the Ramar now, because the Ramar will probably need them. Dimates for the other two, all foods for the other thing, for Durga, and antidotes for the bottom one. Alright. Souls right away. And I can set telepipes. And anti-paralysis I don't need right now. Anti-paralysis will just keep just in case. Just in caves? Just in case. Just in case I need them for the caves. If I do need to switch to a melee weapon or something, I can put this on. That puts me up to 112 ATA, which is the same ATA that my Ralph Marl had at level 6. Huh. Nice. Right, this isn't a mission, just go full clear. This stops at 99, gotta be careful about that. It's going to turn into something else at 95 because I'm feeding it on a force now that's purpledom. Durga's going to evolve on the first feed, so I gotta be careful of that. And Kalki will be fine until level 50. Perfect! Let's go. We got his. I got his. Ooh. If only I had that mind staff or something. God, they fucking trick you so goddamn hard into thinking that magic's actually going to do something late game. It's crazy. Come on, the... Oh, door's open. Right. Gotta look up Kabanda and Namco. I can skip these guys. I got a really good map for this guy, because it just lets me go straight to the end. Although I'm losing a bunch of XP, which sucks. I'm gonna have to be very careful what level I actually get to the final boss in the ruins is. Kabanda. Alright, Kabanda is the same as the Naga, Narka, Bana, Mauritia, Madhu, Ravana, and Andhaka. Ooh, that's kind of rough. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't see feed moon atomizers because it turned into a soul atomizer mag feed. So I am feeding monofluids and difluids exclusively. Oh, that sucks. That's bad. Oof. It would still technically be soul atomizers and monofluids, but every soul atomizer requires 3 monofluids to get rid of the stats, which is bad for me. Oh, right, I did some forest already. I don't recall actually beating the boss on this guy, so I'll have to do that. Oops. That's what happens if you're not careful about your items. I gotta hit level 11 quickly so I can... maybe I should just focus on single targeting them. Ooh, I don't one-shot with that. Never mind. Yeah, it's unfortunate when your mag power up is the same as your mag feeding is the same as your resource for your damage. Why do I have my green screen camera playing the way I do? Because there's a funny image. Like, look at that. That's hilarious. Also, I don't really have the green screen set up the way I want it to. I have the green screen setup I want to do, but unfortunately at the moment I don't have a way to really set it up the way I want to. I meant to have a green screen curtain like right behind me, but with how this room is set up, it's too small to set it up like that. That and my parents, specifically my mother, has invaded my privacy by trying to force me to make this a spare bedroom, when in fact, it's my computer room. I live alone, I don't need a roommate. That's why there's a bed behind me instead of a wall. Instead of just a wall. I used to have a different setup in a different room, but like that was my living room, and I didn't want to have it set up in a living room because I didn't want like guests coming over and just like seeing my computer and stuff first thing. Oh, Mags were hungry. I need to feed them yet. No, that's a back door. That's right. The spare bedroom has a back door. That's a little weird, but this is a very small condo. It's got a master bedroom, what's supposed to be a spare bedroom with a back door, a front door, kitchen, and a living room space, and that's it, roughly. Also the bathroom, and also the basement. Yeah, I try not to think about the back door and the consequences. Monofluids actually level my IQ, so monofluids are actually a really good feed for this thing. It's slow as fuck, but I'll take it. Hold the fuck on, I'm feeding my mags. Stop jumping at me. Alright, fine. You have a Zonde, and you have a Zonde, and you have a Zonde, and you have a Zonde. Monofluid? Monofluid? Yeah! Yo, Kana, how's it going? What's my favorite chill out place in PSO? Probably right in front of the shops while I'm feeding mags, if I had to say the place that I've spent the longest. But otherwise, I really like the Mines music. I like sitting there and just chilling sometimes. Alright. So this guy isn't going to go nearly as fast as the Ranger, because my big source of Unga Bunga damage is limited by my TP pool. And my limited TP pool sucks ass. You beat Addicting Foods last night? Congratulations! Just the first time of many. That's probably the hardest mission you have access to, like, right away early game. Because it's multiplayer enemies and it's a single player mission. But good on you for beating it. I like the falls area because there's a big out of bounds where you can walk. Really? Is it, like, possible to get out of the bounds? I've never tried. I've just always stayed within the confines of the arena. Oh, really? Stay down. This isn't gonna level me up. I didn't count my damage. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Woo! Holy shit! I panicked and didn't even get to my healing because I have fucking diamonds on top. I'm surprised I survived that, honestly. Usually when you get crushed by the dragon, you just instant die. I realized my mistake after he got up because, like, I like to kill him before he flies, and I just didn't have the casting speed because low-level techniques. I survived, bitch! I had escaped all, so it wasn't the worst thing ever, but that kind of would have sucked. You doing the forest like I recommended? Nice. Yeah, try to remember to pick up star atomizers. Forest 2 normal free roam clears, there's 2 of the 3 maps give you a star atomizer. And these sell for a lot of money, so you can use it to get money. And the dragon drops on like a 7 and 8 chance after you kill the dragon. I don't remember if it's possible in GameCube, but maybe it is. But yeah, there's some spots where you can walk out. It's funny, in V1 they patched out one spot to walk out of bounds there from the NT, really. Get rid of these, get rid of these, set a barrier, monofluid. Moon atomizers are not my go-to feed anymore, so I actually don't need moons. I'm level 7, I need to get to level 11. Which means some of these mags are not going to get fed. One more level and this will turn into something. Soul atomizers is this guy's feed. I need souls. Can I buy souls? I didn't see him in the shop, did I? This guy is exclusively monofluids to get the IQ up. IQ is important even if you never use the mag single player for twins, as the twins only gives you a level 21 shifted deep end at max 200 IQ. But if you're training with other people, it adds everyone's IQ together to give you the level of shifted deep end. So if I ever go online, I want his mag to be maxed out, just in case I somehow get a photon attack, so I can chain it together with other people. Alright, monofluid, and I can't buy dimates. Yep, and no souls. So actually, get rid of the moons for now. That sells for 600 instead of a stack of 10. Yeah. Dimates. Alright, cool. I had a couple more dimates. Oh, and I forgot about those. I left those on the floor. Item skateball. Take item. Is there anything I want to take with me? No, not really. This would be nice as well. Well, I'm going for maximum MST, as I stated. I'm almost 300 MST right now off of the mag and the 2 mind materials I got. I got plus 140, and I got plus 4 from the 2 mind mats that I found earlier in other characters. So, as I've stated, this character is going to be my limiting factor into getting into very hard and into ultimate. If all 4 characters turn to be the same, this guy will be grinded on the most. Because forces just have a lower HP pool than hunters and rangers. So I will need more HP to be able to get to the higher difficulties. So this guy is the long grind. Normal mode isn't going to be that much of a problem, assuming I can get to the boss. Fuck. Alright, fully level 2. I have to kill 14 enemies. Do I have 14 casts? I don't think I do. 6. I have 3 more casts. Oh, there's a monofloid. Never mind, I'm good. There's another monofloid. There's 2 more monofloids. I'll save 1 for mag food, assuming the mag gets hungry. Open. Oh man. 91. Okay, that's still 9 enemies. I'll just take it. No reason to leave it sitting around. I'm not going to come back for it for mag food. If I'm trying to go fast. If I want to get done with this guy before I have to go to work, I should go fast. And to go fast, I need to not go slow. Just use the big boom boom spells. Although, they slowly walk, so I have to gather them all up. Sorry, Rookman, I gotta lower your IQ just a hair. Give me sorry. I'm curious, the way they patched it is on the right side of the area there's a hill that extends to the wall collision really far out. That's funny. That's certainly a way to patch it. If I can line these guys up, I can kill them in 2 Bardos rather than having to use 1 Rafoi or 1 Gifoi. Yeah, no, that's gonna save me a lot of TP. So, very much early game on a force, you want to find ways to reduce your TP consumption while being very efficient. Because otherwise, you're gonna run out of TP quickly, and if you don't have a way to get back to Pioneer... Oh, goddamn it. If you don't have a way to get back to Pioneer, you're kind of fudged. Why is it going slow because the Lily's in the air? That's so dumb. Barda targeting is weird. I also have a low-level Barda, so it doesn't go across the room. Well, at least, actually, would have been... How much does my Barda cost? 8 TP, 4 AT, 36. I would have been faster to... It would have been cheaper to actually cast 1 Rafoi in that case. I wasted TP. Fuck it. Gotta remember to keep hitting the mags, because it's important. Man, I really want to just level this mag on a different character, because this specific mag, it looks awesome. Its feed table is shit. I can't feed it anything besides monofluids. If I want to maintain my stats I'm going for, I genuinely can't feed it anything besides monofluids. That sucks. But that's the long haul for this the game, though. Right, and no attack power because force. Explore. How's the Soul Eater progress? I got the Soul Eater 2 days ago. And then I finished up the Huneural. And then last night, after I finished up the Huneural last night, I also finished up the Raw Marl. All I have left is the Raw Mar and this guy. And I decided to go on this guy just to get him going. And I'm trying to find a balance of getting experience while also going fast. Alright, so if I cast... Rafoid costs 30, but Gifoy costs 22. That's 8 TP saved if I can get them all together like this. And just do the long cast. Yeah! I said this like earlier, right as I started playing on this guy in the forest, but Sega really fucking tricks people into thinking forces are going to be very strong late game. Because look at this! This is normal mode, right? How much worse could they get when you get to a higher difficulty? I'm one-shotting things at level fucking 8 with a high MST, right? You can kind of do similar things with a hunter, but you never hit these damage numbers right out the gate. The trick is, they beef up enemy resistances so hard in Ultimate that you physically can't do damage. Even in a hard mode, just immediately after you get through normal mode, hard mode slows down significantly because of enemy resistances start rearing their ugly faces. We'll gather these guys all up to do this. This guy was never going to die to that because he's resistant to fire. I got a blue barrier! Oh, baby! Fuck yeah! I gotta find an amp now. I hope I can find an Ampa Rabarda. Ampa Blue, Ampa Rabarda would be ideal. Amplifier of Barda would be a good second, and Amplifier of Gibarda would be my least favorite, but I would still take it because Gibarda can be good. Because I could use that with a Hilde Blue's head. Ooh, photo drop. Nice. Always missed resistance debuff from like an S rank or some spell. Yeah, you kind of, for S ranks, having the Zalor special is incredible. Because that's like level 31 Zalor. That's higher than a Forest can cast. Which is dumb. And I understand in Blue Burst they nerfed it significantly to be less... A fucking photon drop into a Tri-Grinder, excuse me? Alright, I can't line these guys up, can I? Not very well. Alright. Whatever. Oh, he doesn't kill. Puts him into one-shot range, though. What are those photon drops for? They are currency used for online. If you don't have access to online, just hold on to them. They can be useful later on. But there's an online quest called Gallon's Shop, and it's online exclusive. You can't do it offline unless you download the quest and play the quest offline that way. But that requires you still to go online. But they are a currency used in the quest Gallon's Shop to effectively purchase some rare items that you would normally not be able to get. You always have to use the light on button. Yeah, no worries about that. I've played this game long enough to know. When I was a kid, I got tired of trying to turn on the light all the time. And so I learned how to fight in rooms without the light button. I look at the mini-map when I fight. Like, as long as you can see the yellow dots and which way your arrow is facing, you can play in the dark. Or at least I can. That's how I play in the dark. I know when I play with Rogogor, he doesn't like doing that in the dark, which is understandable, because it's much harder on the online quests when there's more enemies. Not just more enemies, but more deadly enemies. You got one from the case? Oh, nice. Yeah, hold on to those. Those are gonna be good. Wow, Sunday does so much less damage. I'm disappointed. I missed. 15. Perfect! That works! I'm over 300 XT now at level 9. I'm 2 levels under of the shop being upgraded, so I still can't feed my mags. Or at least the power mags, unfortunately. Even if you know the spawns, you just have to use it. Yeah, that's fine. Even if you know the spawns, if you don't know how they move or interact, it's kind of hard to navigate the dark for sure. There's no shame in using the light switch. Even I use the light switch when I come back home from work, because I can't navigate my own house in the dark. Ooh, dye fluid. I'll take that. That's good dye fluid for. Alright, get closer. Got him. That was a monomate, right? Alright, I have one more Dimate. Fuck. If I feed this thing monomates, I'm gonna lose a lot of IQ, but it's better than not feeding it, I suppose. And the IQ grows from just the Dimates alone, so it should be fine. Explosions! Boom! I hope I don't get shafted with my good luck early game. I've had it before to where I got really, really good drops early game a long time ago, and then I didn't get fucking shit late game. Like, I got absolutely nothing for rare drops late game. So I was using like a level 1 Raphoi in ultimate difficulty, and that hurt a lot because higher level text and later difficulties is kind of important because it increases your casting speed, and the faster you cast, the more safe you are as a caster. Especially when it's your only source of damage. Having slow attack speed sucks. Oh, that was way too early. It's fine. There's a healing ring. Wow, it doesn't even hit all the boxes? Jeez, level 3, I think, Gifoi I have is... Anything under level 7 Gifoi is really fucking weak. Holy shit. Yeah, the big trick with Gifoi is knowing that it starts from your character and spreads around. Like you're spreading a sauce on a pizza or some shit. And depending on how much sauce you got, what level your sauce is, it only goes so far. So this thing gets fed, it hits level 35, then I have to switch to anti-paras until level 50. Or until my dex is maxed out, whatever comes first. I think it's level 50 first, and then I can feed your dex. Oh, I should be careful at level 50. I don't want to get a special attack I don't want. Which means, to be safe, I'll need to feed that... I have to get to 49, and then at level 50, give it to the Hue Neural, because I know the Hue Neural for a fact is safe. The Ranger should also be a safe feed. If it doesn't give a special attack, it would... I'll have to remember. I know for a fact that the Hue Neural is safe, because that's the one I used to feed the first 2 mags that are becoming rare. Grab vision, monomate. That's okay. They're so slow in normal mode. I'm so used to higher difficulty. I'm gonna get used to this. I'm gonna get to V hard, and these guys are gonna move slightly slower than ultimate difficulty, and then I'm gonna get mad because I'm getting hit when I should be safe because I've readjusted my playstyle to the lower difficulties. Oh, that always happens. I have no reason to check boxes. But yeah, this Force Mag is going to take a while to feed. I will be feeding it on the other characters for sure, just to speed up the feeding for sure. Because feeding it on the Rangers and the Hue Neural allows me to feed monofluids and moon atomizers, which speeds up the feed significantly. My god, I didn't realize that 2 out of 3 tables were very important to get for feeds. Sort this to the top. Sort Blue Barrier, that's important. Sort the Grinder, that's important. I don't need the frame. I don't really need the barriers either. Night Power Cells for a decent amount. Oh yeah, absolutely got an easy time for now. It'll become much so the limiting factor I keep talking about this guy, as I mentioned before, is my HP. So I'm not worried about my damage or anything about that at all. I have enough damage. Right now, I could go, if I had access to, I could go to very hard and be completely fine with this damage. Although I would be very much using a ton of resources because things would die. It would take like 6 to 8 casts of any big spell to kill them at this moment. But I could totally go to hard mode and survive. I could go to very hard and survive this. Like, that's not even an issue. Whew. But my limited TP pool means I would be very constantly running out of fluid. So it's better to get a higher level. And also higher level means more HP. More HP means I can fight the boss. Because the really bad thing about this game is the final boss of episode 1 is just an HP tank and spank. Since the boss does set damage instead of dealing damage based on attack power. And even then, even if it did damage based on attack power, it can only do so much damage. But the fact that the damage is completely set means it can't do any more than the damage you see. Which is dumb. It's very easy to hit that health threshold and just be able to fight the fight and live with 1 health every single time. It's one of my least favorite things about the boss. Cane. Sword and dagger silver more than canes. And questionable dagger silver way more than canes as well. Healing ring to the south. I'll get that after I clean this room up. Ooh, I can... So here's the thing. With Poifuli slimes, if you hit them with Raw Barda or Ghee Barda, they are guaranteed to split into multiple slimes. And if you don't want the extra kills, don't do that. But you can also hit them for a lot of damage with just stacking this Ghee spell. At higher level higher level forces can just spam the spell and just hit multiple hits at the same time. It's really fun. Also, splitting the slimes allows you to check for a rare slime, since Poifuli slime, Poifuli and then Poifuli, I forget the fucking pronunciation. The red slime. Really, that's not in range. Crazy. Low level techs just have no range. You really gotta hug things if you want to damage them with low level techs. Maybe that's why I always get hit in higher difficulties. Because I'm trying to get close enough that they walk into the maximum attack range, but my max attack range on the spells is very low because low level techs. I should be fine. I'll have 3 other characters to go through and get techniques for this guy at each difficulty. If I wanted to. I had enough techniques to handle this guy already, thanks to just the first character. But that's also because that's also thanks to me needing to go through all the missions. That gave me a lot of chances to check out everything. Yeah, turned into a Naga. Alright, cool. Naga... Same issue. Oh, goodness. Purple Num is a bad feed table on Force. Naga's the same issue as Kabanda. Its feed table fucking sucks. Oh, at least the Monomates now will increase its IQ rather than decrease its IQ. That's a positive. Ooh, shift to 1. I'll take it. Why did I... Oh, okay, hold up. I know I put it down because I was going to feed Difluids, but I don't want to feed Difluids. Why did I not sort that the way that I go through? There we go. Yeah, 2 down. And this guy is antis. Specifically antidotes until level 35. Oh wait, I can jizz on these guys. I forgot my Jizunde is actually really strong. I don't know why I was not using it. Hopefully you enjoy the way I say the spell. So it's Gizonde or Gizonde, and I just say it's Jizz. Because I jizz onto them. Oh, fucking such a stupid joke. That's my joke. You can't steal it. No one else is allowed to say that joke. It's my joke, and I made it myself. Do not steal copyrighted content. Questionable rod. Cool. Now I have a questionable rod that I can cast jizz out of. I can jizz onto the enemies with a questionable rod. Well, I'm gonna jiff on them first. You can tell by the way I use my Walkman. What am I, man? Wait. A blue barrier is worse than just a normal barrier in terms of defense? What the fuck? Maybe the barrier I have on is just crunked out of its own mind. Holy shit. Jizz on them! Really? I could go melee force here just to save myself some TP. The force or the physical the Rookman, the mag that has straight physical damage, would be very viable for me just to run around with a saber and win. Barrier resist for less than Trimates. And actually, I could probably use these Trimates to feed a mag. Sword Hills from more barrier. I am 131 points of experience away from the next level up. Level 11, I can go back and I gotta buy Diamites finally for the mags, which is nice. And I can start feeding the mags proper. Wind! Wind! Rod plus 2. No, the rod. Rod should still for more on the saber, but I can use the saber. Questionable rod sells for more questionable cane. I actually want to keep that saber just in case I need a melee weapon. I went the wrong way. I don't need to come here. Pan arms aren't worth the cost. Not unless I had a shadow weapon of some kind. Ooh. As my shirt says, cheese. As to tradition, I break boxes. Just those 5. Those 5 boxes are bugged to not drop any items. Or at least I've never seen any items drop from them. So I leave the one that has an item in it just alone. That last box isn't guaranteed to have an item either. It just sometimes does. Shelled. Alright, 10 ninjas on them. Level up. Feel my power! Cold. Alright, mags are hungry. Let's go back. So blue barrier goes into personal bank because no other character can use that. Realistically, I don't really need to use it on any other character anyways. Monomates. We can pick up the other monomates. Fluids. Heat daggers, nice, nice, nice. Ice rod, nice, nice, nice. Heart rod, ooh. Mind would better. Oh, heart is lowest, yeah. Heart, mind, soul, geist. Saber just in case. Actually, no, I won't need it in the mind, so I don't need it anymore here. I don't have money to buy. I could. This guy gets the monomates for the IQ increase. I don't really care about synchro right now. I'll figure out synchro later. If I'm playing solo offline, it doesn't matter if I have synchro or not. It shouldn't anyways. You get the monofluid. You get a monofluid. You also get a monofluid. You get the antis. Do I need the anti-paralysis? I don't. I one-shot things, so hopefully I don't get paralyzed, because that'd be silly. It's time to wake up. You've been dreaming. Wake up. I forgot to disable that alarm. Antidotes, paints, monofluids, myself. Oh, I wasn't going to buy monofluids. I was going to drop those 2 monofluids and pick up the 10 I have on the floor. Fuck. Whoops. Yeah, 95. So I get this thing to 99. I stop feeding it, it'll go in the bank, and I'll be 1 less mag to feed, more resources I can save. Because I need to evolve it with a specific character. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I am going to evolve it with a different character. Once it's evolved, I can start feeding it again. I can open up the healing ring. Trap vision for this trap, because I don't want to die. Low health pool makes traps that could potentially one-shot you very scary. It won't one-shot me in normal mode, but it's good to be in the mindset of knowing where the traps are so I don't die to them later. Actually, it probably wasn't even worth opening up the healing ring, huh? Jojo! We're going. Welcome, welcome. He just... I got outplayed by a fucking plant. This is why I don't like eating vegetables. They don't deserve death. Not like that, anyways. You gotta burn them to a crisp so they don't exist. Just fuck that. Try me. Ooh, what was this? Soul Magic. Nice, nice. I guess I'll just use that and keep it. Playing as Montague. That's one way to say it. Yes, I'm playing as a phoneme. This guy looks nothing like Montague. Anyway, I spammed the big, heavy, expensive spells here because I have this thing here. Healing ring is nice. You can never remember the class names. Alright, what's the Raw Marl's class name then? And for that matter, what's the Hugh Cassile's class name? Or rather, what are the characters' names? Sorry, I had it backwards. There are names for those characters. You just, you know, probably never seen them before because one doesn't appear until episode 4. You only play the Dreamcast version? Fair enough, fair enough. You don't have access to all the good stuff there. Oh, I just picked up a bunch of shit to cover my antidotes. Ash, Sue, Kiwi, Eleanor, Bernie, and the other android has a code name. Alicia, Rupika, and Montague. Alright, I'll take it. Laser for laser. Tit for tat. Plus any other side characters? You're really comparing Moam to Bernie, huh? Rude. Just because the side characters have a class and a name does not make that class the representative of that character. Also, Ellie fucking using a lock gun as a faux neural at level fucking 15. Well, really interesting. Well, of course, he's a fucking scientist. Who wouldn't be interested in another scientist's data? They're not inherently evil, they're just mostly evil. Wand attack damage is so bad! Alright. Yeah. Alright, so if you come to this boss on a force, you may be wondering how you do big damage. Just basically blow him up. Jizz on him. Or Rafoe him. Or if you have the means to, Gifoe him. It's actually probably better for me. Oh, I missed. Timed it. But for me to jizz on them. Oh, I only need a mono fluid worth of shit. Damn. I used the mono fluid one, didn't need to. Yeah. Hey, another 1 in 300. I got another mag. Did they lower the HP for this boss version? No. As far as I'm aware, no, they did not. No, I'm gonna lose all my TP. I just got a bunch of TP from a level up. I wanted to see what color that mag was, but unfortunately that would require me to equip it, and I don't want to equip it. I'll check what color this mag is later. Was that the boss of the caves? Yes, it was. So if you're playing a force, your best friend are going to be your Gi spells, at least minimum. I'd recommend very much hitting level 11, going to the shop, and buying at least your medium level techs, your normal techs. Gifoy and Gizande will make very quick work of this boss, as long as you're targeting the body. If you can get Rafoy, that's cool too, but it's about the same damage as Gifoy, and this one costs less. In Gizande is kind of wear attack because it attacks faster than Gifoy, so much higher DPS output with Gizande. So just jizz on the boss and you'll be fine. Core shield, I don't need moons. Primate can be used for mag food. Oh, I should have fed the mags first. They're hungry now. Oh, I forgot to feed the Trimate. Whoops. And the Soul Atomizer. Alright, I should be good to go. You kind of want to boot up your PSO file now? Do it. Come on, do it. Do it! Fight the boss! Row, power! Fight it! Something. I have a soul barrier. Can I use that now? Soul barrier is level 13. I'll put that at level 13. That'll be a defense increase when I need it. 1,000 points. Yeah, I can make do without a barrier for 1,000 points of damage. So you can buy spells. If you haven't been going to the tool shop and buying monofluids and monomates and somehow not seeing these spells, I'd be impressed. Tools shop. Buy. There's techniques here, yes. At level 11, the shops upgrade. At level 11, you'll be able to find the second tier of weapons, brands and auto guns, as well as finding partisans and rifles and other things in the shop. The tool shop gets dimates and difluids at level 11, as well as randomly rolling trifluids and trimates, and soul atomizers and star atomizers also start becoming available then randomly. And you can re-roll spells by resetting the shops by entering areas and just resetting their inventory. And the armor shop will give you access to units, finally, at level 11. Units kind of cost a lot of money, so if you really do need one, start doing missions, start saving money, I don't know. Biggest thing you can find in the shop early on is a multi-slot frame. So this Brave armor, I can't use it as a force because it's an armor, but if this 3-slot was like on the solid frame, I'd probably consider buying it if I didn't already have a 4-slot frame. My playstyle means I don't really need much defense because I know I won't get one-shot by most things, and I'd rather have access to 4 very strong units that increase my damage and survivability potential. That's the wrong button. I meant to not go into the forest. In the future, you can always buy magic at a shop. It's just, you know, in reality, it's very disappointing. Alright, time for the easy area, because everything gets one shot because they're really weak to lightning magic. Ooh, an ad slot! Oh, that's fucking juicy! My drop luck continues to grow. All right, I might make an effort to full clear this area. Because, ooh, another thing. I might make an effort to full clear this area because I kind of do need to. I kind of need to get experience to get a higher level. I forgot to feed the Trimate again. Whoops. I'll just feed this guy the Trimate then. Speed it up a bit. I didn't notice. Alright. Focus. I will answer your question just one moment. Let me focus so I don't fudge up my feeds. Ducky, yeah, no, antidotes. Wow, yeah, I almost switched that up. What is Blue Barrier, PD, Trade Grinder, and Ad Slot? So, Blue Barrier by itself is not really anything. It's a rare barrier that can be used to be... you can combine it with an amplifier. I haven't seen an amplifier yet, so I can't show you what that looks like. But an amplifier is an item that... it says that it increases the damage of a certain technique. And what that really means is you can use it with an item to increase damage with magic. So the blue barrier is that item. You have multiple different types of barriers, the blue barrier being the blue-colored variant. So there's 4 amplifiers that can be merged with a blue barrier. Oh, what's the drop luck? Yeah, no, don't question it. I don't know. I can't explain it. That's just me on an average day. This is what my luck is supposed to normally look like. The fact that I've been getting a dry spell online on rare items lately has just been probably because my luck's stored up here. Anyway, still, blue barrier for those that don't know. You can combine it with an amplifier, which I have not yet found. Amplifier of Barda, Amplifier of D Barda, Amplifier of Raw Barda, or Amplifier of Blue, which boosts all 3 techniques at a lower rate. Can be used with that blue barrier to make a merge. And a merge is the item that boosts my damage. So I hope I find an amp of Raw Barda. But I don't actually know what my amplifier drops are on these characters. So I might need to actually farm boxes for an amp of Rob. Or if I can get a blue, that would be good too. Food. But yeah, the Tri Grinder is insane, followed by an Ad Slot is insane, with a PD is insane. I've been getting insane drops since I made this memory card. The characters I made on this memory card have just had the most ridiculous luck I have ever seen in starting new characters. Like, genuinely. What did I lock onto there, game? I'm gonna make sure I hit everything there. Sneak! Beat it with a stick! Oh, I jumped beat through him. Ah, fuck. I miscounted my damage. Yeah, that was 1 hit off. Why did one of those boxes break? I didn't target any of those. Ooh! That's number 4! I've gotten fucking 4 HP materials in normal mode! What the fuck is this luck?! Like, the first one was awesome, because that's rare. The second one was like fan-fucking-tastic, cool. The third one is just kind of like, okay, this is getting a little excessive. And now a fourth one, and I'm not even done in normal mode yet. I still have another character I have to play through. Oh my goodness, what the fuck? Like, sure, the HP materials only give me plus 2 HP, but I now have plus 8 HP. I have like 3 levels worth of HP on one character bonus because I got lucky. I got 3 levels worth of health upgrades just because I got lucky. Ridiculous luck. Oh, was that the wrong button? I don't usually hit these buttons. I usually just use a trap. Yeah, I usually use a trap vision and just walk in the side that's open. Oh, Megs are hungry. Oh, yeah. I need a telepipe. I'm not going back right now. I don't need to. I can wait one more mag feed. I went the wrong way. Yeah, I got backed around because I went into an area I usually don't go into. While feeding mags when they... Yeah, I'll just melee these all. Another mag! Like, you can't sell them or anything, but like, I have choices on color options now, technically. Yeah, I wish I had a handgun to open these up manually. Bro, mags are supposed to be like 1 in 300 or some shit like that. They're supposed to be a rare drop. Ah, fuck, I went too soon. Should've turned the camera to make sure I was targeting everything. 13, yeah, I can rest though. Next kill level up. Bro, I've genuinely, I have gone like 6 to 8 characters without getting a single material or mag. And now I've gotten what, 3 extra mags. I found how many HP materials, how many POW mats, how many defense and evasion mats I didn't use, 2 mind materials. I've gotten so goddamn lucky with the drops this run. I don't understand this luck. Honestly, I wouldn't blame anyone for calling this shit, but like, the problem with that is I'd need to very specifically increase the drop rates of specific items that I don't know how to do. The only cheat codes I have is either drop all rare items or drop no rare items. And if I were dropping all rare items, all you would see is red berry, blueberry, antidote, tri-grinder, or trimate. And very clearly, I don't have those. Bruh. This has been the best casual start to the game I've ever had. Spell it wrong on purpose. I figured. I understand that was supposed to be sarcasm, but still, just like, this is ridiculous. This is dumb. I don't know, I don't need to. I could pipe these guys to get a ton of extra experience. I don't need to, though. Really? I forgot they're actually resistant to Zonde, huh? Once the mechs get hungry again. Oh, fuck off. You were in range. Okay, megs are hungry again.
You haven't been in the mines yet, have you? They are only available in the mines, which is why I said you need to get to the mines to find them.
Besides what your character started with.
Yeah, forces are definitely very difficult to do playthroughs. So here's the thing. Of all the characters I recreated and made over and over, I did Rangers. Specifically Rangers, which is why my mag leveling is so geared towards a Ranger mag leveling thing. I didn't really like playing Hunters all that often, so I really didn't. And I didn't start playing Forces until I started streaming. That's when I fell in love with this class and just doing big damage with a nuke. Like, I never casually played a Force. And the first time I actually picked up a Force was when I was doing speed runs fucking 10 years ago. Oh, man. I guess that just kind of goes to show also, if you have a lot of experience with one way of playing the game, it's not that hard to pick up another way to play the same game. Fucking Christ. You're not mines yet, but you're level 13? Yeah, that's just a difference in skill level. That, and my character is, I keep saying this, my characters are now over-geared for the area they're in. This guy can handle the very hard difficulty at this level. Like, I have a lot of extra MST from this mag. This mag is boosting my damage substantially. Like, I really shouldn't be able to do the things I'm doing on this guy. If I were just to make him from scratch. If this were to be like a vanilla character that's starting first, the mag would be a lower level. I'd still be able to clear things with relative ease, as I've been doing, but it wouldn't be nearly as good. All right, I need to... I don't know why I dropped the mag. I'm just going to put that in the bank. That back up, pick up the mag again. Head slot. Moons can be sold, the souls can be fed. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong feed. It's moons. Moons can be fed to this guy to speed up the feed. 2 more levels. I have to remember, Naga, 2 more levels, don't feed it after that. That's very important that I remember that. Oh, and the last guy. You're basically a noob right now. Everyone starts somewhere. You can't start off great. You can't be me. Thank you for the follow. I forgot to... I could have died very easily. I forgot to equip my barrier. I needed a 1 level up to equip that, and then I just forgot to... Ooh, heart auto gun. Oh, I could have teched that up to mind. That's fine. I wouldn't have been able to use it anyways. Mates, only 2 monofluids, 3 monomates. I don't need moons. I don't need antis. I don't need antiparalysis. I need antidotes. No, I needed 2. I only needed to buy 1. Alright, well, whatever. I have a spare monofluid on the floor then. Put these away. Alright, 498 to next level. You learned so much from watching my streams, though. Well, I'm glad I could help. I'm always happy for someone to come in and just chat up, being new to the game or being a veteran with very differing opinions. As I always say, the best thing you can do for this game is just to play with it, regardless of what version, whether your opinion is good or not. Although, I gotta say, there are some people who shouldn't play this game. Hey, Gustio, I wouldn't have it any other way. You know what they say, any publicity is good publicity. Alright, I'm gonna clear this extra room. Dude, if this was a speed run, I've gotten the best maps for a fucking speed run on like almost every map so far, and I'm not speed running. The only thing that I could have gotten more out of the speed run was finding Gifoy in Caves 1. Oh man, Gifoy or Gizande, preferably Gizande. Hit the game, not the streamer player. You're amazed? You can thank my partner for that, Mr. Kabanda. He's the thing boosting my damage. This guy does more damage than I do. He's just letting me borrow his power for a moment. There we go. That's the money. I already fed the moons. The moons betray you. You wish you had a mag that good? The only thing you can do to get a mag that good is to keep playing the game. Feed the mag. If you're not feeding your mag, you're not getting stronger. I don't need that. I don't need those items at all. I thought there were going to be boxes in that room. It's been a while since I cleared out a full clear of mines. Alright, so I need 31 more health to be able to take on Dark Falls. So if I don't have 31 more health by Ruins 3, I'm gonna be shit out of luck. I might have to grind for extra Digger HPs and take off some damage, which is fine. I don't need all the mind units I have on. Oh, that gave me 6 health. That's kind of a good sign. Fuck you, game. Bruh. The fucking trap took my Gizande target. Because the trap blew up before the Gizande came out, it didn't hit anything. What a waste of TP. What a poor game mechanic to waste my TP like that. Mag abuse is when you don't feed your mags. Ooh, if you're not feeding your mags, what are you doing? Are you really playing the game? There we go. Ooh. Come on, punch at me. Thank you. Raz 2? Dude, I found Raz 2. Okay, fucking Christ. Okay, good. That actually gets rid of confusion. I didn't know that. I thought they were just in tandem with each other. Shock it, bitch! Shock me, I shock you. God, they're so much easier to run around in normal mode. Ah! Alright, fine. Hit yourself. This game is literally... Shut the fuck up. Fucking robot zombies, man. I don't know who coded zombies, who coded those robots to be zombies when they die, but fudge them. Ooh, Zal 3. I'm actually not going to use that on this guy. That will be much more useful on one of the female characters. Because they'll have access to Zalor. Zalor 3 could be good for a DPS increase. Could be. It's not going to be, but it could be. I might go on the Ranger, actually. Really? I couldn't see the target, so I just kind of guesstimated that he was in range, and I was wrong. Stick it to him. I gotta use Soul Atomizers quick and then feed the monofluids. Let's speed this up a bit. A Buster! Ooh, rest of 4. And a sniper. Sure, I'll take rest of 4. Oh, these guys, right. I could just use the lure 3, but I want to keep that for the other character. I guess get rid of the rod. Take the pole. Pole's just a better rod, right? Keep the Rosande for another character, because Rosande is actually still a good spell, even if I don't plan on using magic exclusively on some characters. Hit this guy just to tag him. Get behind him. Embarrass him, disgrace him. Oh! Wombo combo, wombo combo. Alright, Difluid. I can actually use 2 Difluids. Wow. I shouldn't need to, though. Oh, fuck. Definitely didn't do the right spell. I meant to do this. Didn't even try to aim the guys. Was this the room with the healing ring, or is it the one below? I think it's the one below. Yeah, healing ring's here. Stick! Green stick is better than white stick. Changed my mind. Why were they so angry with me? I didn't do anything wrong. Sounds like a bunch of cats. Really? It has like 300 health. So the fact that I hit it for 95 with the first hit kind of fudged me there. Souls. I don't need the trap vision. I really don't need the trap vision here. I only use it in higher difficulties because I know I can die to get in one shot by stupid things. Star I can't pick up. Soul is good for feeding. Have 5. Why am I holding on to telepipes? What the fuck? Why did I pick those up? I just kept picking them up. I just don't know why. I have 0 reason to have those. Full sniper. Another shadow. Oh wait. I have a shadow rifle. I have no shadow sniper. So actually, I could get this to be a shadow rifle. Or shadow sniper instead. Come on, tech up. Thank you. That was worth it. That was worth the 400% I paid for that. Fine, full. I just gotta remember not to sell it now. Donates, mononates, goods, antidotes. Reverser, I don't need that. There, that's actually a good weapon for the... Each of my rangers now has a shadow rifle type weapon. The sniper is going to go on the Ramarl, and the actual rifle is going to go on the Ramar. Ramar has more ATA, so it's easier for him to use a base rifle. Or it will in the end. These guys have been kind of shafting me on armors, really. My inventory wasn't full of all armor, which is impressive, to say the least. Fuck it, I'll go back to the healing ring really quick. It saves me 100 TP, that's like a monofluid. I gotta blow my nose. I don't have any tissues around here, do I? Do I have a... I do? I have a handkerchief in my pocket. Random! I don't know why that's in there, I just have one. This'll work. That was convenient. I don't know when I put that in my pocket because it wasn't there on Monday. So, big trick to running around enemies without losing speed. Don't have anything that targets enemies. So, don't have quick menu up to spellcast, because otherwise you'll go into battle stance. You can also have a palette that doesn't have anything that can target enemies. I don't... No, here's one. I can't target enemies with Shift, D-Bend, or Resta. So I can go around without having to incur the ready stance penalty. You can also just open the pause menu, as most people do, because it just forces you to not target enemies. So that's really good to know when you're running around Gorons. When you get to later in the game, in Ultimate difficulty, the Borons, the blue variant, fuck them. They're way different. Shit. Yeah, I fucking zipped past the thing I was trying to do. I don't have any more soul atomizer, so I'm just stuck like this until the game decides to let me not get stunned. They refreshed it 3 times, it looks like. So what I'm doing here is I can't hit the monitors for any physical damage, or at least not a lot of physical damage. So what I'm trying to do... Motherfucker, why didn't you target the guy to the right? I hit the center of the room, which is glitched to target everything. This fucking game. Fucking bad game design, dude. Why did you target the guy on the right? The fireball was looking dead center in the room! I don't know why it forced my target. Foey at this low level doesn't have a target! Oh, I should have just gone for the speedrun strat. Great, and now that's even fucked. Because I broke the pillar in the middle so it doesn't target it anymore. Alright. Why did you fucking target the monster again? Why does it... No, my controller must be fucking up. Because there's no way in hell I targeted him. There's the red thing. Excuse me, that's not how you're programmed. I hit you with damage. You should instantly pop your fucking face down, you piece of shit. Wow, that was a terrible fight. Bro, that fucking fight was so fucking bugged. After the first hit, I got shocked 3 times in a row, and I couldn't do anything. And then my phone kept targeting a random fucking hitbox that didn't exist. I was outside of range, so I physically shouldn't have been able to target anything else. Not only that, Foey doesn't auto-target at low levels. I physically couldn't have locked onto anything else. I also hit a fucking red pillar with magic. And when it does, when you, in low level fucking Volop, if you hit a pillar with magic or any sorts of damage, it makes the pillar stop fucking working. And instead of doing that, it just fucking shot me. What the fuck, game? That's not how you're programmed at all. Why the fuck are you cheating? God, follow your fucking programming for fuck's sake. Bro, such a bad fight. Holy shit. Hitting the screens with magic deals damage based on your attack power. And I have 74 attack power, which is... they're HP material. Excuse me. Okay, I accept your apology, game. Ew, get that one out of my inventory. I understand you're trying to make up... I understand you're trying to make it up to me, but please, if you're going to give me materials, give me the materials I want. I just fed the soul atomizer to the Naga again. That's the wrong fucking thing. It's the moon atomizers I feed. The moons! God damn it. This would have been the soul atomizer. Also, I had a soul atomizer? Or did I pick that up after the fight? Alright, 35. Now I need anti-paralysis. Until level 49. I have antidotes, so I can feed antidotes until I get more anti-paralysis, so I'll feed those antidotes till they run out and then anti-paras. I don't have to telepipe back, I just have access to this. I'm going to sell those extra materials I don't need and all the other items. And then hopefully, this doesn't take an hour, and I can get started on the next character. I can buy souls. Those are kind of expensive, though, so... moons for Naga. Actually, I could use moons to feed the Naga until I was 49. And the soul atomizers, if I have access to them, I might as well buy them, because that's actually really good make for Kabanda, since I'll be doing souls. Soul atomizer gives 9 defense, so if I feed 10 soul atomizers, I get 90 defense. And I have to feed 30 monofluids to get rid of 90 defense. That's fine. I need to check the shop anytime I come back for a digger HP. I have no clue how much health I'm going to get on my next level up, but I've seen multiple levels have given me 6 health. So if I get 6 health on the next level, I'll be exactly 120, and then if I get 6 health after that, I'll need 1 digger HP, because I'm at least going to get 2 levels here. I don't think I'm getting 3. Not unless I'm, like, full clearing that unnecessarily. Also, my one-shot protection has ended, or their one-shot protection has been enabled, or something like that. I don't know, I can't one-shot them anymore. I don't have enough damage now. What? I didn't realize I clicked C up. When did that happen? I don't have a way to damage them melee, huh? Alright, well, magic it is. Can I have all that good fun? This guy outraised a Gifoy like his life depended on it. Like, no! Every time the Mega Tucky right after I fucking close my inventory. That was a big waste of TP there. I didn't need to cast Refoy to break those. I was meleeed. I was on the wrong palette. Waste of TP. Moons. Oh. The nice thing in lower difficulties with the Force is Dale Sabers become easier, so. Surprisingly, they become easier because they can't block magic antidotes until I run out, and then anti-paras. Oh, that doesn't kill, really? Alright, well that's good to know. I can just use 2 Ruffles then. I don't do any damage. Is the subtext here that the Force Boomers have evolved from Rim's Dominions? No, the Boomers always existed on the planet. If anything, the Dominions were transformed. What's being what's supposed to be interpreted here as the Dominion would more or less be transformed or people from Pioneer 1, or at least the staff that came in here would transformed into those monsters, or something similar to that nature. And then the other dark creatures are those manifestations of dark desire and energy. Yeah, the humans were on the planet's surface were wiped out with the explosions. Or with the explosion, I guess. But considering the explosion happens multiple times, according to episode 3, it happens again right as the souls of Rico and Floen decide, no, the monsters must stay dead, so they combine their spirits in space and explode each other and cause their bodies to self-destruct, causing another massive explosion, ending all life on Regal, as we apparently knew it, I guess, except for it doesn't. I'm gonna have to use a monofluid here. This sucks. 32, yeah. Can I get away with that, maybe? No, not quite. These guys aren't gonna die to a Bardo. I don't think. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, monofluid. Monofluid. Those two enemies off of a level up. Except, of course, for our beloved Red Wing Criminal and Heathcliff Flowen. If you don't remember episode 2, or if you've never played episode 2, Flowen's literal body is consumed by Dark Falls and the supercomputer known as Olga. Olga is the supercomputer hidden away on the seabed that Dr. Osto was using to do his research on the D-cell parasite that infected Flowen from the ruins. You haven't played episode 2, sad face emoji? Oh, that's right, you've only played Dreamcast. That's fine. Yeah, I can spoil plot for you, right? You're never gonna play GameCube and learn this stuff yourself. And then in episode 4, Moon. My soul. What am I doing? I should just do this. Yeah, we'll still have to do another spell after that. 2 Rothoids would save me. And then the claws that snipped at me, of course, are running away like little bitches. Really, that doesn't kill him either. Fuck, how does a lot of minion have so much more health? Oh, there's a healing ring after this. I didn't need to be so cautious with my TP. I'm dumb. If that was a resist light, I would have loved that more, because that would have been fantastic for... I don't even know if it resist, no, it would have been resist holy. Tier 2 resist, holy, a resist light, thing. That would have been insane if it was a resist holy somehow. I don't know if that's possible. I don't think it is. Alright. 3 TP. Alright, Naga is level 98, about to hit 99. At 99, I can feed it until the red bar is almost full, but I really shouldn't because I'll forget that it's almost full and will fuck it up. That being said, I'm gonna try anyways. Alright, well, if it's gonna cost me 3 casts anyways, I might as well just do it this way. Really? That hit me. Alright, fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the healing real quick. Fuck it. At this rate, it's gonna take me an hour to beat this. Because I'm wasting time to come back to the healing ring and save TP. Left is... Actually, I can go hit that button so I can get the items on the way out. Might as well, since I'm over here. I might actually just want to feed pure moons on this guy instead of moons monos. Because I actually might want that dex to be a higher level. Split these guys intentionally. I don't really need the bull claw drop and splitting them into claws. I'll use the same cast to kill them in less cast. I'll use the same technique to kill them in less cast because they actually split up. There's a bug with these guys. Excuse me, what the fuck? That's like 6 now. Dude, I got like plus 12 health on this character. What the fuck? What the fuck game? Yeah, okay, I have enough health now. If I put a digger HP, I have more than enough health to take the boss. What the what's wrong? I'm gonna hold off on putting a digger HP on because I might just at this rate get 3 more I just might get 3 more HP materials and just fucking... There is a cap, yes. 125 materials is the limit for HP and TP materials on everyone, I believe. And I believe 125 materials of the other stats for forces, for Newmans and casts. Humans have like 150, so you get extra 25 materials for human characters. Which is an insane amount, honestly. Oof. Oh, didn't realize I was getting hit by that. There's so much shit here I want to sell. Knife sells for more than the stick. Oh, just the more fluid here. The mag's hungry yet. Oh yeah, you're definitely hungry. I forgot to finish feeding you, huh? I fed you moons and then I was done. No, I didn't feed you anything. Oh fuck. Means I didn't feed this guy anything. I can pick someone else up now. Oh no, I was feeding souls to, right, I was feeding souls to Kabanda. Right. Oh, well, whatever. Boom. They're split between HP and TP? No, HP and TP have their own pools. 125 HP materials, 125 TP materials, and then 125 of the other materials. Oh, really? Didn't hit with the first defolier. That sucks. I thought it was in range of... Did the other one jump in? No. Why'd the other one walk to me from across the room? Woo! Belra! I didn't know that was possible to hit that button without hitting the trap. Today I learned. Oof. Alright, I gotta put that Nog, I gotta put the, yeah, the Naga away. And then I gotta remember to feed it, just the monos. Full frame. Fuck it, I'm gonna come back and pick those up. Oh, I have fucking mecha in my inventory. I could have sold that. I could have dropped that. That doesn't sell for shit. Another questionable sniper as well. This could be good. If it's another shadow sniper, I'll take it. Heat. Alright, that's not worth it. A fire sniper is not good. If it was like burning... Or not burning, fire. No, it's what? Flame... It's flame, fire... No, heat, fire, flame. If it was flame. I would have, kept it. I'm not gonna figure out if it is or not now. It's not worth it. It's fluids. Antiparas. Moves. I don't need the moons because I'm not feeding the Naga anymore. Feed the Rookman. Feed the mono fluids. I still got souls, right? Yeah, I want to keep a couple of them. Because I can actually still use them in case I get confused or whatever. And then antiparas. Paras, dimates. I have 1 digger HP in the bank, right? Also, I'm gonna go use 10 Maseta to heal my TP quickly. I have an hour before I have to get ready for work effectively, and I have about 30 minutes before I have to actually make lunch, because I don't have lunch made today, so I have to go start my air fryer and make some food. Actually, I can do it early now, but if I do it now, I'm going to forget that it's in there. It's going to be dried out by the time I get to it. I do have a digger HP. Alright, I'm just going to keep that in my inventory. Should I just put it on now so I don't have to worry at all about the thing? But that plus 6 MST is so good, right? That's like 1 damage. Yeah, this is fine. So if I end up being at like 141 HP max on the next level, I can take it off. I need a minimum of 141 HP at this point. Guam. What causes the Guam to explode anyways? Like, is there just like a little device in it that explodes, or is it because it's old that it falls to pieces? Or is it alive? And it just has a chemical suicide reaction because it's excited. Because it hasn't talked to people in years. And it doesn't know how to interact with people anymore like me. I can relate to Guams. I forgot to put the Naga away! Nice text on screen. What? I actually looked if I had something on screen. Oh well, I can feed the Naga until it's about to level up. I should stop though. I am going to overlevel it by accident. You borrowed a strat! Oh, the shirt? Oh, yeah, cheese. This is the shirt I got from my job when I onboarded, and it says, "Cheese is my culture." Ooh, Oh, actually, I don't have to use a soul. I just run into this guy and get poisoned. Let's strats. Thank you. Perfect. It was fine. How about a nice face full of hot fire death? Oh, nice. So that was actually the correct choice because it leveled me up. Oh god, the text! Streamlabs! Okay, I really want to look into getting a different, dual chat thing that Streamlabs, because Streamlabs does that so often, and I don't know why. Because now I gotta go see if someone said anything for YouTube, or check if the last thing was said, just so, because I'm paranoid and I forget what people say. I'll look back at chat like 3 or 4 times and be like, did I respond to that? Did I respond to that? Did I respond to that? I don't remember. Woo! Confusing. Oh, damn it. He wasn't... He didn't get hit by that. You think you're going, man? You should have just died with your friends, buddy, pal, buddy, old chum, man. Breadstick hashtag. Fish, breadstick, fish stick. I don't know. I lost track. I can get one more. Okay, that is the last thing I can feed that Naga. It will level up on next feed, so I do, in fact, need to never feed it again. Okay. I don't know what Resist Dark does early game. It doesn't do anything, it's a spoiler. It legitimately does nothing. Okay, I'm not confused anymore. Wow. No? Okay, not in the healing ring room. Hello, everybody! Big fireball. Alright, I am, like, guaranteed one more level at least. And if that level does get me at least 5 more health, I can take the Digger HP off. Another Scape Doll. Holy shit. Well, obviously picking that up. I guess these legs plus. I don't have enough inventory for this shit! And a hard shield. Alright, I have to make a shop trip. I keep finding too many things I want to keep, and I need to keep selling things to get money so I can feed the mags. Also, put the mag away, put the mag away, put the mag away, put the mag away. Naga, you're not getting fed anymore. I'm sorry, you have special instructions. Knife. Knife. Heart. I can use the monomates now specifically, or just heals. Why does this sound scary when Tuckers do the job? You mean the little jingle, or what's scaring you? Like, you expect them to say it's alive afterward? I've never got that feeling from that jingle. But now that you've stated that, I don't think I can unsee it. Demi, Sarah, fluid. Is it Heaven's Punisher? No way! I've used 30,000 Maseta on the last 2 characters because I haven't been farming Maseta on areas very often. Rifle will come in handy as a backup, I suppose. I don't really need it. I can mag feed it. Okay! That counts. I didn't step back as far as I tried to. I tried to, like, flick back a little further than what I did. But that works! Flip back a single pixel instead of a step. Alright, there's at least one more level, I said this before, there's at least one more level of experience here for me. Which means I am going to have enough health to fight the boss without the Digger HP equipped, most likely. Unless the level up gives me less than 6 health. I need 5, a minimum of 5. 6 would be ideal. Ooh, Robarda 4. I'll take that. Entranced by her killer? I mean, theoretically, yes, but she could be already consumed the moment she came in here. She could have been fast-traveled to the boss arena as you were entering the ruins. That's also a possibility. It's very unlikely given how the story progresses and how her pillars of light are still around here, but there's also a possibility. 2 level away from alt. Oh, nice! You're so close, Sonica. I blocked. Alright, fine. That did nothing. It was just for shits and giggles. How long does the plot of this episode take? It's supposed to take place over the course of an entire year, according to official Sega sources. From Forest to Ruins is supposed to take about a year. More accurately. Yeah, that's listed in a Sega, an official like PSO book magazine thing. Is what the canonical time frame is for episode 1. And then episode 2 is supposed to take place over the course of a couple months. If I remember correctly. The information I get, the place where I got the information is actually from a YouTuber called Sky's Not the Limit. He's been putting out a lot of videos about PSO's lore and specific tidbits of specific characters. They're very interesting, and I would recommend going to take a look at them. He does a bit of episode 3, and he's been doing episode 1 and 2. His most recent video was a video on Ash Kanan. You know Ash, the main character of this game. The protagonist. The only way to get to mines is to complete the missions? No, you don't need to complete the missions to get to mines. You just need to beat the caves. If you've beaten Deroulé, talk to the principal, and he'll be like, please, continue investigating. And you'll be given access to the mines. You know, just like the children. The children yearn for the mines. Alright, get them a little closer together so I can hit them all. Like, I can hit them all with this. What's the quest where you spawn around 10 lilies? It's 9 lilies, and it's Waterfall Tears. You just found that YouTube channel? You take a look? Yeah, his stuff's really good on the lore. He does a deep dive into, like, the story and stuff. He gives a timeline. Like, a lot of the plot of this game, I never bothered to try and put a timeline on it. And he puts a timeline on it, and it's actually really interesting, and I like it. He goes into lots of lore from the game itself, as well as from the stuff you don't see in-game. The magazines, the interviews, and other articles about the game's lore. And it's really cool, if you're into that kind of thing. And if you guys are here, I imagine you guys are like me, and you're kind of into that kind of thing. We're freaky like that. Steak! Slicer. Oh, I can put that Robardo away, because someone else can use that Robardo. Since I already have Robardo 4, apparently, someone else can make use of it. You know what'll make a TV show out of this game? Yeah. Yeah, Waterfall Tears is an offline quest. That's why you're able to use it to pipe for lilies. You can't pipe online. As when you make a lobby online, it sets your seed the moment you enter the lobby. Or the moment you create it, rather. Really now. Rude. Offline, you have to do the first 3 quests, battle training, claiming a stake, magnitude of metal, to unlock the rest of the quests. And then to unlock the second set of caves quests, you have to do addicting foods, secret delivery, the Lost Bride, and the Graves Butler. Then Waterfall Tears will become available. Nope. Bad. It's not the palette I thought it was on. Yep, basically story quest. Don't worry, it's not that bad. Addicting foods is probably going to be the most troublesome one, but you've been doing the caves for a while, so you should be fine, right? Yes, predicting foods requires you to go to Caves 3. Caves 1 and 2 are basically just normal clear of multiplayer density caves quests or caves monsters, but Caves 3 is then a unique quest area, exclusive to. Oop, almost got me. Exclusive to addicting foods. And Caves 3 is actually really short in addicting foods. It's Caves 1 and 2 that take a while. Yes, addicting foods is the hardest mission in caves, or at least for me it is. And that's what I consider, because it has multiplayer enemy density. It has more enemies than any other quest in the game. Or at least for caves quest. It has more enemies than any other caves quest in the game. Come on, there you go. Does that thing even have any defense? It doesn't, but it does have a decent amount of health. Bro, this thing looks like a predator. And it killed itself. And it missed! It missed me! That's awesome. Okay, unicorn. What you got for me? Soul Atomizer. Yeah, that's good enough. Big God, I'm guessing the only point of missions besides the story is to make money? Yeah, kind of. The other thing is progression flags. There are hidden progression flags for the secret weapon, the Soul Eater. Also, there's a Kiko's Frying Pan that's hidden in the missions. And then there's also a true ending, since Soul Eater is the bad ending, so to speak. The true ending takes a lot of patience and figuring things out, and if you do one thing wrong, you soft lock yourself out of getting the final item, which is a shield. A shield that has no defense and acts like a escape doll. And because it acts like a escape doll, when you use it, it's fucking gone forever. Why Sega decided that was the fucking reward for doing the hidden super ending is fucking beyond me. It's supposed to save your life once. And it certainly does, but like there's another item that does the same fucking thing that goes in your inventory. Also, the shield fucking is used up before the other items. Just to fuck the player off, honestly. Such a poorly designed item. Never knew about the shield? Yeah, the Regal Ring, it's a thing that was added in GameCube because there's no way to do Episode 2 quests in Dreamcast. But the true ending of the game is getting the true ending of Soul of Steel. Basically. Which is possible on Dreamcast as well. Okay, that's scary. But like it's weird because on Dreamcast getting the true ending there's no reward. So there's zero reason to do the true ending on Dreamcast. I'm guessing Sega had plans for the Dreamcast to also get the true ending. Oh, Seed of the Heart. Wait, no. Seed of the Heart is an online. No, that's an Episode 2 online quest on GameCube. So yeah, no, Dreamcast doesn't have access to it. My best guess is they intended for Dreamcast to have access to that as well, but they probably never actually implemented it because Episode 2 came out. I don't have a clue otherwise. Maybe they made it exclusively for GameCube because they just needed more content or some shit. I don't know. I'm just grasping at straws at this point. I didn't need that Digger HP! Bro, the fucking 12... The 6 HP materials I got was enough to prevent me from needing an extra level. This is amazing. I got like 3 levels of health from just HP materials. No, it wouldn't closer to 2 levels, right? I've been getting about 6 per. So if I got 12 HP, that skips 2 levels. I ran into that guy. Okay, start using mace. Jizz on them. Okay, actually gonna have to hit them with Foe because I gotta get rid of this bringer. Fuck. Okay, I didn't expect that. Stealing my kills, that bastard. Too soon. I knew he was charging again, I just didn't know fucking when. Also, the problem boils down to a rush to land that explains literally every game that exists currently in modern era. That's AAA. You could tell me that you could say that about literally every game, and it would be correct. That doesn't just apply to PSO. Ha! We traded rough always. Funny. I'm getting fucking shit on. I played this poorly. Oh, wow, I didn't kill. I'm gonna go to the healing ring. Actually, I should get the other items first. Go to the healing ring after. Yeah, fuck splitting this guy for extra experience. I don't need it at this point. Alright, go healing ring now. There's no other enemies. I'm lazy and I don't want to use my items. But I probably should use my items considering my inventory is almost full and I'm about to go fight a boss. I should just teleport back. I don't need the moons, actually. Oh, I'm gonna have to teleport back anyways, and the megs are... I'm almost on meg food, huh? Alright, fuck, I only have like 40 minutes left before I have to get ready for work. And I have to go start my... Actually, if I beat the boss in 10 minutes, I can go make start my food then. And that'll be perfect. Alright, there's nothing I need from any of these shops, just mag food. I feel like some dev would just work on a cartoony MMO like this game. It would pop off in today's industry. Most new games are trash polished, which should just play to play. That is a little, yeah. I play this game because it's much better than anything that's coming out modern. Although, that being said, modern games that are out, Cleric Scare Expedition 33 definitely earned everything that it was awarded, and the awards that were taken away unfairly, those people are fucking stupid. Silk Song, incredibly difficult game, very fun. I'm not going to play through it again, I'm just going to continue the DLC on my current playthrough. That the fucking, Silk Song killed me. It took me so long to beat the final boss. I got so mad, and I had to get good so hard. Sulfur a lot. Stick probably sells for more than those. I'm gonna grab the stick anyways, I don't care. Alright, boss time. Oh, I could have put the digger HP away. Shit. That would have been one more inventory spot. Alright. Let's go. Most games lost their charm. They really did. But I mean, if you look at the AAA, they were a business designed to make money. So it makes sense that they're going to overwork their employees because the more slop they put out, the bigger their project margin is. They take names of people who actually did work, and then they fucking get rid of their companies. That's just how businesses work, and it's fucking awful. All the good game developers that we had in the past just like stopped working because it's like, oh, you guys didn't make a profit. Time to go next. GG. GG no re. Oops. Did not mean to do that. It's why you see old games being played by newer players to this day. Yeah, exactly. New games are fucking shit. I stopped playing Call of Duty after Modern Warfare 2 because Modern Warfare 2 was a neat take on Modern Warfare 1 and they made it big. And then after that, everything was just bad. Like, fucking Black Ops wasn't anything special, and now they have, like, fucking 17 different Black Ops. Like, why? You don't need fucking Black Ops 17. Shit, they did the same thing for fucking sports games. And for every single sports games past fucking the 2010 game is identical to every game that comes after it. But every game that comes after it just has the new year slapped onto it, and you have to reset your fucking progress. And you have to pay the full price of a fucking game for the same game you already fucking own! Something that could be updated with a fucking update. An online update. It wouldn't be that hard. Grants. The only difficulty where grants is helpful because it's incredibly fucking large radius. It's still worse than what I have. Monomate. Bucket trifluid. Bucket trifluid. Those were days? Yeah, that was peak gaming. This attack is completely avoidable. If you know how to dodge Robarda, you can dodge this attack. All you have to do is get rid of the slow and then run to the right, like fucking 10 steps, and you're safe. But I have enough health to tank it, so I don't even need to bother. I'm just gonna tank through it and just wail on him. Stealing my health. No. You bitch. He was literally fucking 7 health away from death before he stole health from me. If I could have cast a little... Oh, if I would have hit him with a stronger spell, I would have killed him. That's what would have happened if I had hit Robardo instead. Alright, perfect. Yeah, it just vanished. It's not real. Don't worry, it's just a replica. So anyone that saw the credits on Ankles, credits are going to be a bit different because I didn't do any of the quests on Hips. Or at least I didn't complete all of them. You get special credits when you finish every quest available in your playthrough. Alright, I gotta go start my food. Look at that epic sprint with a weapon I don't own. All right, food is in the oven, and then. All right, single player mode. So, hips, thingies, and ankles are now in hard mode. I just have to get head to hard mode, and I'll be good. I'm going to go on ankles really quick because I want to level that one mag. And then I'm going to put it back in the bank, go back on hips, level the mag, go on hips, put his shit in the bank for head to do, and then once I get my head in hard mode, I can start doing hard mode on all the characters. Naga. Yep. I said I was going to put Zalur 3 on the Romarl, right? Yeah, I don't really need the Soul Leader on the Ranger. So I'm actually going to take that off. I'm taking those. I don't need the Marksman Arms anymore. I need a monomate. Just the one. So I'm just gonna have to sit here and wait for like 3 minutes to get the mag hungry. Oh, I said I don't need the Soul Eater, but it's actually still really good against Derelay and Volop. I can use it for more damage there, so I guess I will give it to the other ranger for that. Once I get these guys ultimate, am I going to play online? Yeah, probably. There are some things that I can do online that will actually make these guys quality, give me some really good quality. Like if I go online, once I can do ultimate, I can do I can do super hard, which is a custom difficulty on Silverend. You can do that as soon as you hit 80. It's just the enemies are going to be incredibly cronk, so I will be looking for people to carry me effectively. But I'll be getting experience. I'll be getting crystals. I'll probably be putting hit on the soul eater I have, just so I have a 50 hit soul eater to continue progressing offline and using it online until I can find some really good weapons. Or if I find something better than that before then, I don't need to do that. I could go on Shithack and use their increased drop rates in hard or very hard as well to find some really good stuff. Because double drop rates for like your god units is really good. And because I have access to both servers, I can take advantage of everything. You prefer Soul Banish? I've never used a Soul Banish, but I can understand why you'd prefer it. It's stronger, potentially more accuracy, but the problem with Soul Banish is that's an episode 2 drop. I'm not going to episode 2 ultimate anytime soon. So getting 50 hit on Soul Eater is going to be really good, because that's guaranteed 50 hit. Soul Banish in episode 2 doesn't have a guaranteed 50 hit. You get lucky, and you cry when you don't get it 17 times in a row. Not to mention the enemy you have to farm to fucking get it. Kinda sucks. It's not the hardest enemy in the world, but yeah. Soul Banish is good, but it's not free. Soul Eater is free. Is there usually a few people in the GameCube Silver server? Oh yeah, there's plenty of people in the GameCube Silver server. Savitri! Look at this feed table. Oh, it's so good. This is going to be done getting fed before the other mag gets done being fed. Oh, that's... Rookman is going to be overtaken with how strong it's going to get. Alright. I don't have enough time to do a full run on head, so I am just going to make preparations. So hard mode on that guy. I almost dropped my controller. Alright, clean my inventory out. But yeah, so from hips from here on out, it's going to struggle just a little bit against enemies because I'm running a base fucking frame. This is like no defense, but it has 4 slots. And 4 slots is going to allow me to do stuff. I could, if I find more HP units, I could put them on to mitigate my death. You know. Alright. Buy dimates. Just buy everything I need to feed the mag and then shove it all in the bank. Because I need dimates. I need 2 things of dimates for 2 mags. But I can use trimates, I suppose. This goes in there. The mind units stay on this guy. I don't really care about it anywhere else. That can go back in the bank. These guys go in the bank. All these would go in the bank, I guess. Alright, look, I take the mag off. I can't use the staff anymore. This is how important your mag is. I lost about half of my MST just from the mag alone. Alright, let's go on head and get him going, see how far I can get him. Might be able to clear caves, I might be able to clear binds. Caves takes about half an hour typically, but if I just full force, full send, I might be able to clear it. Alright, the head of things. Don't need that. I won't need that anymore. I have those in there. So drop those, drop that. So Rookman, Ceviche, Commanda, and Nico. And then I'm feeding Dimates, Monomates. Actually, don't need those telepipes anymore either. I need the frame. I need the power units. The master shot, shadow rifle, shadow sniper. No, shadow rifle. I'll take the sniper for now. And the soul eater I want as well. So master shot, soul eater on top, shadow sniper there. Frame, equip. Equip Bonda for now, because I need to... use those. And then equip Rookman because it's stronger. A Savitri will overtake it in terms of power. So, Nitra on the bottom, Bonda there. And then I'm feeding Dimates first. I'm feeding only Dimates really, so I can also feed those Trimates. And then Monofluids for the Kabanda, which it'll turn it into something else, and then Antiparalysis on the other one. That's perfect. Alright, now I can equip everything. Level 5! I was lower level than the raw Marl because I've fed the mag so much. I am now able to equip Soul Eater right off the rip. Alright, let's see how far I can get. I gotta rush this. You figured most people... Yeah, you're not wrong. A lot of people prefer shit hack because it's easier to connect and a lot less strict with the rules. Silverant has a lot of weird rules that aren't like fully defined right off the bat. I don't mind the rules so much on Silverant just because I don't intend to play the game in such a cheesy way where I would get banned all that often. Sure, I've talked about before where I've gotten banned for stupid shit, like using a health patch from a different server. That's on me. I don't really need the health patch. The health bars don't really add that much to the game for me because I've played this game so much. I don't need to see how healthy things are. I know when they're going to die, when they stop moving. And the experience pops out of them. I think the Soul Eater on the bottom, actually. Your understanding Silva is the closest to the vanilla game? I'd say yes and no. They try to keep things really vanilla, but the ship that I play on, Altamira, they have a lot of quality of life changes to some things in the game. The super hard difficulty that I mentioned before, that is not vanilla. There's no way that's vanilla. That's never been a thing that Sega's ever offered, was an additional difficulty outside of a hard mode. Photon crystals are not technically vanilla in the game. They're in the game's code, but not available to the player until they were turned into a currency in Blueburst. Let's see, there's also the changes to the Barons. That's not vanilla. But, the thing that's vanilla is their drop rates. They don't modify the drop table at all. They try to keep it as vanilla as possible while also giving you quality of life improvements. Shit hack just goes for better quality. They have a server... You can play vanilla on shit, no problem. You can just choose that. Or you have access to server drops, which improves the drop rate quite a bit. 25%. For a lot of items, that's actually pretty huge. And then for other things, they have a ton of custom quests on Shit Hack that are very mobby, very thick density, and you're just rushing mobs, and it kind of sucks because all it is mobbing. All you have is a big giant group of enemies you can just fucking 1 or 2 tap, and it gives you a ton of experience for no reason. That being said, a lot of their quests are also very not fair for the player, as they were not designed by game developers, and they are actually not fair in terms of enemies have increased attack range. They attack outside of your attack range. That's one specific mission I've never touched, and it just sounds awful. Can Dreamcast players can see you on... Yeah. Yes, they can. So if you're online on Silverant, Dreamcast players' names are orange if you're playing on GameCube. I don't know what it looks like from the other end. But I've had plenty of Dreamcast players who have just started playing the game ask me to play with them online. And it's like, ooh, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm on GameCube. There's no crossplay. I would love to help. You know, me being a level 100 with something I'm about to go do. Because I have an agenda and time. I would totally want to help a level 1 Dreamcast player out. I wouldn't be opposed to it. As much as I'm not joking about it, I wouldn't be opposed to helping someone low level. I don't mind changing up my schedule to help someone else that wants to play the game more. At all. It's fun, sometimes. The problem with getting a bus or carrying people on Dreamcast is, or just in general, not even just limiting to Dreamcast, but it's hard to tag creatures in this game. To get experience, you have to hit them at least once, and if you don't have any spells, like you're playing a cast, or you have low-level techniques, you're not going to hit things very often. I'd have to sit there, wait for you to manually hit every single enemy a single time, and then one-shot them with the weakest attack I have. Probably. It's not even just the missing content. I think it was Shithack's private server, had a way to do crossplay between Dreamcast and GameCube. Or was that on Silverant at some point in time? Someone was testing it, and basically, if a GameCube player played with Dreamcast players, anything that didn't exist in the Dreamcast version just had like a default model of some kind. Or something like that. I don't remember who it was. Was it Blast? Blast, if you're around, was you the one that did the Dreamcast GameCube thingy-majiggy? Someone did. I don't know. I never tried it myself, so I don't know the full story. That's all I can say. I don't have an anti-1. Wow. I didn't realize I didn't have anti. That actually kind of sucks. I have to wait for an antidote now. Or just use a soul of Minder, I suppose. I don't need to kill these guys. Why am I killing them? I need to go fast. I have 15 minutes left, 14 minutes left, 13, 12 minutes left. 12 minutes to clear caves and beat De Relay. Which means I don't have time to go back and get mag food either. God, Monomates feed so much on Savitri, and they don't reduce IQ either. Bro, Monomates feed more than Dimates feed on Rookman. Savitri's feed table is awesome. The only problem is Savitri has all shifted D-band on all triggers. That's my one downside with that mag. It's a very good mag to feed. It's a very good starter mag. But it's not meta because it, I mean, it could be good on a cast or a Humar because of the triggers. But just like, I'd prefer the all-in Vuln. I would highly prefer all-in Vuln. It's a nice early game, though. Getting access to that level 6 shifted D-band when you full ton is not bad, as well as having access to twins at level 21. I'm sorry, Mitra, I had to clear the room before I can continue feeding you. It looks so stupid! I love it! I hope I find a photon launcher. I don't know why I did the Master Special. I don't need to do the Master Special. I usually go out of my way to spawn the extra enemies here. I'm gonna actually ignore those this time. The problem with using a Force Mag to learn magic early, you just lose all your TP if you cast anything. Fucking Christ. Oh, look at that. Look at my chunk of TP missing. Oh, that's good. Nice. Wish there was a way to do main story mode online with 3 other people. Oh, you're in luck! In Blueburst, they added something called Government Quests, which is basically the story. And even though it's not a GameCube original, both Shithack and Silverant offer the Government Quests. Specifically on Silverant, it's the Altamira ship. You have Government Quests 1-1 through whatever the fuck it goes to. 4, and then you have 5-1 through 8-5 or whatever the fuck it is. So GovQuest do exist, and those are multiplayer. And that is the story of the game, effectively. That's supposed to be the story for the game for free roam clears, basically. That's the closest thing you're gonna get, unfortunately. You could just do a full random, just do a clear, just a free roam clear with 3 other people. That would be the story, basically. You can't, you don't really need to interact with NPCs then. In a sense. Oh, it turned into an Asparos. Nice. Yeah, online is basically multiplayer. You need to hit the level cap. So, offline is very special because they let you do progress at any level as long as you actually just finish the content. But you are correct, there is no online story in that sense. If you want to unlock the difficulties online, you just have to hit the proper level. And then you can free roam, clear in the next area. Kind of unspectacular. There's no, like, rite of passage or anything. You just do it and then you're good. Get to the right level and then you can progress. Alright, Sparos, what am I feeding you now? Alright, Sparos is getting mined, so I can go back to Moons and... Oh, nice. Moons and Monos. Why did you lock onto the box through the assassin first game? Yeah, Mags are gonna get hungry. Mags are definitely gonna get hungry before I even get to the boss, so I'm just not gonna feed them, I guess. I'm glad I have the Soul Eater. I'm very glad I didn't just leave it on the Hunaural. If I didn't have that, I wouldn't be able to one-shot those guys with a heavy attack. Heavy attack's more accurate than special attack. I could still use the Shadow Sniper, but it's more convenient just to hit them with a heavy attack, if I have the damage too. hold up. Rook mid. Antis and Dimates I don't have. Alright, that's unfortunate. Both Antis on this mag make me lose POW. And I don't have another Dimate, so I can't feed to 200 IQ, so I'm gonna have level 20 shifted D-band instead of level 21. Yeah, I don't one-shot with that, damn. Food's done. Alright. Yep. Okay, I ignore mags now. I stop feeding mags. Unfortunately, I don't have any food. Is this a speedrun? I'm trying to go fast, yes. You could consider it a speedrun. I have 3 minutes before I have to get ready for work, so I gotta beat the boss and save quit before I'm done. This isn't a traditional speedrun, this is just me going quickly. Just playing the game at a rapid pace. Oh, I can't buy fucking Dimates because I'm not level 11 yet. Alright, last room before the boss. Let's go. Actually use the photon attack to do big damage if I wanted to instead. At least you get to see some, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the photon attack for big damage instead of, the other thing. Nah, I'm just gonna do this. I changed my mind again. Either way, I'm wasting time. If the Rookman would have buffed me, I'd probably started the fight. I could have used it for big damage then. Oh well. Okay, I'm glad I healed. Still able to finish 3 hits. Nope, not quite. I have to rest up. There we go. And Soul Eater special is worth it. Spamming a special there, maybe kill it in cycle. Even with all those fucky wuckies. And my alarm did go off, so I have to quit now. I don't know why I'm checking items. There's literally nothing I'd want. Ah! I'm level 10, so I'm not level 11 yet, which means I can't buy the food that I need for the bags. Alright, did I get a questionable weapon at all? No, I did not. If you liked what you saw, consider following and subscribing. Ah! I had enough for one. fuck. Okay, I need more money, but I'll get that later. And feed these guys quick. Sparos. I don't have any moon, so still mono fluids. Paralysis. Paralysis. Antidote. Soldier's gotten from the hidden quest line in episode 1. I got it on a different character. The Zerk special reduces your health. It uses your health to do damage 3.33%. Yeah, the special attack does more damage than a heavy attack. I hit him in the face because it's faster. Face is the place. He takes more damage. I'm a ranger. I'm a Ramar. I'm a Viridia. I don't know what else you would have questions for. I gotta go. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back again later. Tomorrow, probably, because I took another day off of work to get my bathroom finished up finally, hopefully the last time. I don't want this guy to show up and go like, I can't fix that. And it's like, why the fuck did I hire you then? I was very worried about that happening. But I'm gonna have him fix the house up, and then I'm gonna play games all day. More of this. Probably get into hard mode, because this is really fun. Anyway, I'm late for my food. I gotta get ready for work, and then I got overtime. Great. I'll be back later. Thanks for watching, guys. Toddles.